Hello, Tracy here. Welcome back to my channel. First chance I've had all day to get in here. We pretty much left the house at 9 o'clock. It is now coming up to 2 o'clock. So we have been busy, just trying to get things done before we go. We got the dogs some new beds. What else did we do? We threw our cover off our bed and took it to the dry cleaners. So picked that up at the end of the week and it'll be nice and clean for when we come back. Yeah, so just been busy. Washed Adam. Right, so we're up to this middle page, so we'll put that aside. And yeah, just had a massage. It was half an hour massage, which was just enough because my back and my shoulders have been really sore. I think just because I've been so busy at work trying to get some things done before I leave, and also that excitement's now turned into nervousness. So I'm not a great traveller. Don't know if I've mentioned it before. I get quite anxious going to the airport, going through the airport system and all of that. So right, on to this next page. So all inked up, piece of old ledger paper. My aim next year is to use ledger paper, like as much ledger paper as I can, because I do have a lot. So we've got these tabs. I think what we're going to do is just clusters for this page and on the other side. But first I want to put these tabs on. Now, is this going to play nice with me today? Is the question. So I hope you've all had a fantastic week. I know there's a few of you that are actually watching this series and playing along. You've contacted me. That's amazing. So really cool. Right, let's just pop that on there. So that's just a tab to like pick up, and we might add a little tassel in there. I don't know yet. And I want to do the other side. I've got another one sitting here waiting. Oh, there's two there. I think we'll just do that one. I don't know if they're all exactly the same. Doesn't really matter, because you're not going to see this page. It'll be separated by other pages. What else has been happening in the last couple of days? I was supposed to video yesterday, but yeah, I mean, that's what happened yesterday. That's why I didn't. So about 2 o'clock in the morning, Molly, our eldest Shih Tzu, started coughing madly, and we didn't know what was wrong with her, but we grabbed her and chucked her in bed with us until about 4:30, and then I got up, thought, I'm not going to get any sleep. So I got up and basically, instead of having a cup of tea going to work, I just got up and went to work because there was no point. And Mike didn't have to start till 12, so he got her into the vets. Now, they thought she might have an acute allergic reaction or to something, because she was frothing at the mouth by the time we got her there. So she stayed in, x-rays, looked at her throat. They couldn't really find anything wrong with her. They said she might have a touch of bronchitis. Who knew? I didn't know dogs could get bronchitis. And he said that we've got to take her back in a fortnight. I said, well, that's a bit of a problem because we're not here. My daughter is looking after the dogs, but I don't really want her to stress out with them either. So he was like, okay, bring her back, not this Monday coming, but the following. I'm like, okay, sweet. So that's what we're doing, and apparently she's going on a doggy inhaler, like asthma inhaler, because he seems to think that she's got allergies to something. Not sure what. So let's just do 1, 2, 3. I'm just having a look what's beside me. I think we'll do that. So we'll just do 3 to start off with. We might actually add a bit of, let's add a bit of this, just because we can. I don't want too much, just probably like that. I'm not going to distress it or anything. So 3 bits of cardstock. I just went through my pile, which I notice is growing again, of cardstock. And picked out colours that would go with the kit. There we are. And we want it that way because we don't want that upside down, clearly. And I've got a bit of this cheesecloth. So let's add a bit of texture to the background. It's just, I'll keep that out because I'll want to use that again. Oh, I like how this one's got a bit of blue on it. Cool. And let's just give this a little bit of a helping hand. I actually left it off all night, so it's probably payback time for me, I'd say. Why it's not coming out as smooth. There we are. And then I think we'll stick him on there. So I'm over my vaccinations. My arm is, both arms are back to normal, not hurting, which is great. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Everything's done. We're ready to go. So ready. Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. I'm just being careful on the outside, on each edge, because I don't want it, put it on there. It's an easy cluster. Just like that. And I don't even think I'll snip any of that off. I think I'll just put that down as it is. So this is just really page decoration. I won't need to make anything to go in it, which is great. And let's just put that up like that. So there's one. Let's turn it over. Let's do another one. So I think I want that about there. Yep. And let's go for chiggers. That's quite cool. Maybe I want that. And there's a bit of blue. Let's see a piece I like. I like the texture on that. So this is where I will staple. I actually want probably like that. Let's just staple that. Oops. Oh, stay. I do need to, thinking about it, I do actually need to sit down with Cameron. We need to go over the Christmas things because we've only got this weekend, next weekend, and then we're gone. So the following weekend I'm going to go down and stay with Mum. So I'll do a couple videos to keep this ticking over. Now I'm just having a look. There's another one. What's that other one like? So I could put that on the other side actually. Another little mouse. blue sky outside. I think it was raining before. Not sure. I didn't pay much attention. It sounded like it was. So it definitely was when we got up. Well, let's do the old bit of text. Oh no, it was raining early morning, that's right. Let's just put that there. And then we want a bit of the scrungy cheesecloth. I went to an antique shop this morning too because we had to drop something off. And I actually found this quite decent size set of drawers. It was about that wide and it had drawers about that deep too. So it was only about that high and it was all rough and beaten up, and I just looked and thought, oh, that would be perfect because I need more things in my room, but the size of the drawers were a decent size. That yes, they were shallow, and yes, I am thinking if I did get it, I would probably hoard my stuff in there. It will be a junk drawers, but I thought it would be perfect. We better not put that on there. I thought it would be perfect for sitting the computer on, just giving it that bit of extra height. And looking over there now, yeah, I'm thinking in price it was $85. Wasn't too bad, and I know the guy, I go in there quite regularly, so I actually think he'd give it to me cheaper. I don't know why I keep going over there because it's not going there, it's going there. So I said to Mike, you know what, if that's still there when we get back from our holiday, it was meant to be. I am going to go in and I'm going to buy it. So, yeah, that might be a new addition to my craft room. Yeah, I don't really need it. But I thought like the top one could be, well, they could both be, like scraps, lace scraps that I could easily grab. Okay, there we have. Let's glue that down because I want to separate that out a bit. We have 2 clusters. We've decorated the page, have 2 clusters, so it's not getting too bad. Remembering we've got no tags in here yet. The paper clip. And that's got like a triple pocket, and there we go, that will pull out for writing space, and then we go over to the other side, that will pull out too. And there's your pocket, envelope pocket. Yeah, cool. Happy with that so far. So we have that. Right, next we've got this, has not been inked. Let's quickly ink it because this is the next page from the digital kit. And even though I'm going through page by page, and I do know there's people doing it, after I'm finished, I will go and add other touches to the pages. Just because, yeah, just because I do. Just because I will. The other thing I seen at the antique shop, which intrigued me, but he had quite a few people in there, were these postcardy looking things, and I've never seen them before. So first of all, when I seen them, I thought they might have been cigarette cards. But looking at the back, they were definitely postcards. But so you're 6 by 4. These would have been 6 by maybe 1.5 or 1. It was really quite bizarre. Like someone had cut the top third off, maybe. So yeah, when he's not, well, yeah, I might have to go back. I definitely will go back and have a look and see if that other thing is gone. Actually, I don't think that needs... This page here I'm going to leave. It's decorative. I really like it just how it is. I don't want to add anything else. Here's another one. No, it's boring watching me do this, but we're doing step by step, and this is basically... I was going to go along and ankle the edges before I did the next one, but I mean, really, we've only done 2 clusters, so I might as well carry on, eh? I think what I'm going to do is another cluster for the next one, but it's an envelope pocket. I will show you in a minute. Right, so then we've got that, which is quite nice because it's a cool kit. Right, so next we have a plain page. So we need to ink stamp around the sides. I'm not going to do it just yet because I'll do a cluster for this. So I'm going to put this aside. That can be done off camera. You've seen me do that before. And here's the envelope. So this part will be glued around the corner. We need a cluster for there. And I am thinking, seeing what I've got in the way, we have got that. I'm going to keep that in the background. I'm not going to cover that with anything, and I quite like this. So we just need something to go behind. Let's do a little bit of a little cluster maybe. Tie in a bit of the yellow. Looks like a bit of Tim Holtz paper. Just sort of playing around at the moment. Tiny bit blue. Maybe that. I need that square. I don't want that ripped actually. So let's just fix these ones up. Put that a bit. And that can go along there. Yeah, I like that. And then that can go here. Just, these scissors need a clean. Maybe that's one of my last jobs I do. I need to do a few films to tide me over to the 28th is going to be the first of my Christmas series. So I'm doing, I think if you've been tuning in, you would have heard me talk about this before on the 27th. From the 27th, every 3 days, I am posting Christmas ephemera and different ideas every 3rd day. So, and I do that right up to the 24th. So it's just something on my channel to give you a bit of a boost with your Christmas things. Journals, ideas, maybe if you're new to journaling. So I'm just going to trim this off a bit. I quite like that there. Let's see where. So I'll probably go like that. The tail's okay over the window. And do we actually put like cat's toys? Could actually add that up there. Why not? So first of all, I want stick with the theme, put a bit of, this is just sitting there, so I'm going to use it up. That's okay. It will cover one of those staples. And then I thought I had a little piece of this. Oh, here's a little bit. So we could actually add a bit of this too. Like that. Let's see where that will sit, about there. Okay, let's glue this down. This journal's coming along nicely. And I think it's the first journal I've actually done online that I haven't like done anything offline really, apart from the stamping. And I mean, you've seen it once before, you don't need to see it again, but yeah, I think it's the first journal that I've actually done a true step-by-step, which is kind of cool. And like I said, I am getting lots of feedback. I'm getting messages, emails, so I really like that. That's almost like really encouraging to me. Too much. I think that will do. Let's go for it. So offline I will go around the edges of the page that this is going to get glued to and stamp it. Great. This was a dyed envelope. I cut the top off. Further on, we will use the other half, which was about that big, as a pocket. I just love how it's grungy and dyed, so I wanted to use it in this journal. Let's put this on. Up there. Do we need to do, I don't think we need to do a thumb hole, not at all, and it doesn't even really need distressing. So that will go there after I've stamped all around, and we might even glue there, and then we can use this part here as a little tuck spot. Will I decorate it? Probably not. I might just do a strip down, but we'll see. And then of course over the page we'll have a pocket in this envelope. You'll be able to swing that out. This will be glued down. Do we have it as a pocket, or do we glue it there and have a pocket that way? We might have a pocket that way. Not sure yet. Not sure yet. Actually, we'll have a pocket going that way, so we will glue it across the top. Either way, it's going to have writing there and it will have something in it. On this side, unsure yet what. Maybe we could just put something like that and it will be a tuck spot, but we will come back to that next round. Okay, so to recap, we have just done like 3 clusters, and this journal is growing. So awesome. Really happy with that, and we will leave it there for today. So if you are playing along, then yeah, get 3 clusters done, tall skinny clusters. and then we're leaving that page kit, and then we've got a plain page. So if you're playing along, you'll need an envelope to put your cluster on. You can already decorate it, but definitely go along and grungy up this page, stamp it, grunge it, ink it, whatever. And that's it, and then I will see you for the next round. Have a great day. Bye for now.